I want you to imagine this. By next year, you're going to be able to open an app, book a ride, and your driver is going to be nobody. That's the end game for the robotaxi business, and the prize for getting all that is absurd. Analysts throw around numbers from tens of billions of dollars to even trillions in annual revenue by 2030 alone. And to put that in perspective of how big it is, Uber's total revenue from 2016 is about $179 billion. Robotaxis could theoretically do that in a single year if the most bullish forecasts are even close. And that's why this race matters so much. Right now, the top two contenders are Waymo and Tesla, with two completely different opposite strategies. First, let's look at their core philosophy. Waymo goes slow and methodical. They have to prove that autonomy works in a tightly controlled, geo-fenced area, then expand city by city. Tesla goes scale first. They get their AI self-driving good enough using real-world data, and then they expand everywhere through software. Two is the sensor stack. Waymo uses LiDAR, radar, cameras, a full 360 perception. While Tesla is vision first, relying mostly on cameras and neural networks, skipping LiDAR entirely. Three is how they each understand the world. Waymo leans heavily on high-definition maps and rule-based driving, pairing that with their autonomous software. Tesla tries to generalize driving behavior by using massive neural networks trained on real driving data. 4 is the cost per vehicle. So Waymo has historically been super expensive. Their Jaguar I-Pace vehicles start around $70K, and once you add all the sensors and compute, you're looking at well over $150K. But new custom robotaxis are expected to bring that closer to $75K. Tesla vehicles are far cheaper because they've mass-produced cars with camera and compute already built in. Think of the Model 3 or Model Y pricing without custom hardware like Waymo does. 5 is the development right now. Waymo is already running fully driverless paid robotaxi rides at full scale. Tesla is still early, it has pilots and ride-hailing efforts, but true driverless operations are limited and closely monitored. 6 is the cities and footprint. Waymo operates publicly across multiple major US cities and keeps expanding coverage, including more complex driving like freeways, while Tesla is operating in a smaller footprint with controlled pilots and more of a gradual expansion plan. 7, let's go over the fleet size versus scale potential. Waymo's dedicated robotaxi fleet is still measured in the thousands, but Tesla's advantage is the what if. Millions of Teslas are already on the road, and the entire thesis is that a software update could convert some of those into robotaxis immediately. 8, let's look at the data advantage. Waymo has logged a massive number of fully autonomous miles, but only inside the areas where it operates, while Tesla has logged billions of miles with full self-driving engaged, but with humans supervising. So it's not technically apples to apples, but Tesla does have the upper hand in this case. 9 is safety and trust. Waymo is more regulator friendly because it's geo-fenced to a certain area. They're also sensor heavy and tightly controlled. Now, Tesla faces more skepticism because it's pushing fast with a vision-based system relying only on cameras, and obviously it's being supervised with the driver in the car. 10 is the business model direction. Waymo could become both a robotaxi service and a licensing platform, powering autonomy for partners and fleets. While Tesla wants the platform upside too, but uniquely combines the car manufacturing, the software, and the network economics, possibly relying on owners or third-party operators instead of owning everything itself. 11, we have the race to the bottom risk. If robotaxi rides become commoditized, Waymo's higher costs could pressure margins unless scale and cheaper vehicles land. If Tesla, on the other hand, solves autonomy, lower hardware costs and scale could let it price more aggressively, but only if the reliability can match the true driverless systems. And finally, at number 12, the real scoreboard. Waymo is actually winning today with real driverless rides, real cities, and real scale. But Tesla is winning on option value, because if it cracks autonomy, it could scale faster than anyone on the planet. That's why this isn't just a tech race. It's a bet on which strategy survives when robotaxis stop being cool and start being cheap.